Hello everyone, good morning. Guys, good morning, guys. Welcome to another exciting morning market review.
Good morning.
Morning. Welcome to another exciting morning market review. So I think we've done the sound check already. You can hear me. That's why you responded. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that response. So this is our morning market review. If you're joining us for the first time, this is MMRO. We do this every trading day. Monday to Friday, 5 working days, 5 trading days in a week. So what we do, we analyze the market, look at what the market has done. So we give you previews, reviews, tips and tricks on how you can navigate the market profitably. And of course, you drive the market here in Rally Trade. So I'll just share my screen real quick that we can now start. So let me start from the fundamentals. Let's look at the news events. Let's look at what Trump is saying. Let's look at what the global financial market, the news, if the macroeconomics around the financial market, because that is where the engine of the market is, right? The engine that drives the market. Okay. So I'll share my screen real quick now so that we can talk about some fundamentals. So there are several websites you can use to check for fundamental news events, right? So these are calendar news, right? But remember, not all the news are on calendar. Very important. So that is why Bloomberg should be your friend as a trader, right? Bloomberg should be your friend. Excuse me. CNN should also be your friend. So all of the news websites, right, that carries live news, right, should be your friend. Like recently now, Trump is trying to take steps so that he can take, as in take this particular area called Greenland, right? And Greenland is in Denmark. So that also is life, right? It's life. So come to saying Greenland is going to, I think it's important to them because it's an economic security for the US, right? Could be an economic security for the US. So it's trying to add that Greenland to the US territory. Okay, so that's live news. So what are the fundamentals that can affect the market around it? So if you look at some of the natural resources we have on that Greenland, how Trump is saying the sanctions and the rest, the inflation, how the Federal Reserve is saying Trump's rhetoric can bring about high inflation. So apart from the calendar news, so there are some of these things you have to follow up, okay? So but then for us now, let's just look at Forest Factory. Let me share my screen real quick, guys. I believe you can still hear me, but we have just few numbers in the room. So call your friends and families. You can even call your neighbors, even enemies. Come and join this morning market review, right? Because if you're the only one making money, it's not a good thing, no. Mm. If only one person is rich in a family of 10, is it a good thing? It's not a good thing. It means very soon you will be poor because they will drag you down. So call everybody, gather everybody around so that they can learn. And of course, learning is the beginning of prosperity, right? Call your friends, share this link to your friends. They can equally join and learn and get the account funded, right? Get the account funded. I'll normally drop my number at the end, or you call your account officer straight ahead. Get the account funded. From there, you start trading, and of course, start withdrawing. Okay, so 2025 will be your year of withdrawals. You can even put that as your should I call it your New Year resolution? My year of withdrawals. All right, guys. So real quick, you can hear me, right? Let me share my screen real quick. So this is Forest Factory now. So let's look at Forest Factory and look at the calendar news event we have. Guys, are you still there? The calendar news event we have. So today being the Thursday, the 9th of January, 2025, the blessed year of the Lord, guys. For today, you can see, for those who are joining for the first time, you want to know what this looks like, right? Because we always have new traders. Guys, you're not the only one trading, you know, traders are joining this room every single day. Why? This is one of the ways you can make quick money, right? But the process is not that quick because you have to learn, and learning takes time, right? But then once you understand how the market moves, it is only placing a buy and a sell, right? That we do here with understanding the moves of the market, right? So for today, the ninth, as you can see, these are the news. So our attention is actually on this impact, right? So once you open any calendar news, right, it can be Forest Factory, it can be investing.com, it can be my Facebook, it can be any of them, guys. Our attention is on this impact, right? Impact is volatility. So if I have my way, I can even remove this word impact and call it volatility. But I'm not the one operating the website. So among my listeners, if you're the one operating the website, please remove this impact and change it with volatility. But you understand what I'm talking about, right? So what is volatility? Volatility is the rate of change of price with time. So that means price is our friend. Price is the focal thing. So the volatility, right? So they try to tell us the weight of the news, or if you like, the category of the news. The category as per the volatility of the news, right? So if you have the yellow one is low volatility, we don't really look at that. Then the brown one is medium volatility, can also affect the market. The red ones are the high volatility. That one you cannot afford to say, I don't know that there is a news, or guy, you have to know. uh, you have to know why, because when the news event is released, it's just like somebody is in the country and say, let's just say you're in Hamas, right? Or you're in Israel, and you're saying, I don't know that my country is in war. No, you have to know, because you have to be expecting bomb at any time of the day. So what I'm trying to say is, if it is red, you have to know, right? You have to know why. Then at that particular time, you'll be expecting a high rate of volatility. That means you'll be expecting the market to move dangerously in one direction or in both directions. So if you expect the market to move, and if the market is moving, then your trades are being affected, right? So for today, from what we can see on Forest Factory, guys, very simplified calendar news here. There is no high impact news, but tomorrow is the big day. Somebody shout hallelujah. So tomorrow is the big day, guys. The day we have been waiting for. So what I mean is, tomorrow is the day we have a lot of red impact news. Now, not just red, not just any red impact news. We have NFT lined up for us there, or unemployment rates and lined up for us across the Canadas of this world, the Canadian dollar of this world, across the US dollar, guys. So tomorrow is going to rock, guys. So if you have not funded your account, you quickly go and fund your account right now. That your friend that you share the link to, encourage your friend to also share, fund this account, so that trading can be made possible. Profit can also be made possible, guys. So that's for tomorrow. But for today now, I think there's no any pattern. So let me switch over to my chart right now, so that we do some technical things here, right? So remember, the two major form of analysis is technical analysis and fundamental analysis. Fundamental analysis is what we have just done now. Just look at the news event. Now, if it is high impact news, then the next thing is, how will this news affect the instrument I'm trading? Then you have to look at the results of the news. But don't forget, other economic conditions can also affect the actual. So that means the actual is good, then of course it will affect the currency positively. Actually, is bad, it will affect it negatively. But then there are still, so that's not absolute, that's not 100% of the time, because other economic conditions like inflations, like retail sales, like all of those stuff, like consumer sentiments, right? Because sentiment also move the market. So actually, once the result is good, you look to know whether the result is good, you look at this actual figure here. From this actual figure here, you can now buy or you sell. Okay. Now let's switch over to technical analysis. For technical analysis, I normally say you take your destiny in your hand, guys. Why? Because fundamental analysis, you can as well tell the direction the market is moving to, right? Up to 70% of the time. Why? Because once you see it good, it means the currency will appreciate, right? Up to 70-80% of the time. Once you see it buy, it will depreciate. But in technical analysis, man, you are the one to see right? You are the one to analyze the market and see for yourself and tell yourself the direction is going. But then you don't do that just with your naked eye. You do that with real knowledge of technical analysis, and of course, you do that with software. You do that with market structure. So the kind of analysis we are going to cover this morning is market structure analysis. Market structure analysis is looking at the market for itself, right? Looking at the chart and looking at what the chart is communicating. Because as the chart is building, guys, the chart is communicating with you. So while the chart is communicating with you, it is your job to understand it, sir. It's your job to understand it. So let me share my screen real quick. So let's see what the chart is communicating. So the chart should be communicating some things with you. So the chart should be telling you the momentum is building up, guys. It's time to follow the direction of the momentum. Momentum is not building up. Weaknesses. Let every word be established. Yep. So when I entered the green room, Pastor Isaac opened his book and said, it's what I'm going to preach tomorrow. I wrote exactly those statements. Okay, sorry, I've been able to meet that person. The rest of us, sorry about that interruption there. Okay. So I've been able to share my screen, guys. Now this is quickly, this is USD index. I normally like to look at this USD index so that I can tell the strength of the dollar. So guys, from what we can see here, do you think there is strength in this currency? Let me get to the chat room and engage you this morning. From what you can see, remember technical analysis, we said you should be able to see, right? You should be able to see. You should be able to see. So what are you seeing, guys? Are you seeing strength in the dollar or are you seeing weakness in the dollar? Let's go really quick. Get to the chat room. Let me know. You can type strength or you can type weakness. You're already asking me question when I'm asking you question. Okay, so which of them will supersede now? Okay, Obasanjo. Please, okay, attend to my own question first. I'll attend to your later. So look at this instrument. Are you seeing strength or you're seeing weakness? Let me engage you. Little pause there. Okay, John, you're seeing strength. This thing you're seeing, is it strength? This thing you're seeing right now, is it strength or is weakness? Now, if you say strength or weakness, now each of these column is activity for one day. So are you looking at only this day, or you're looking at 3 days ago, or you're looking at 1 week ago, right? Okay, two persons have said strength. Who else again? Who else again? Let's just have like 5 response, minimum 5 response. Then of course, let's really know that you guys are hooked up to this particular analysis this morning. It's not that you just connect and leave your phone somewhere, right? So the person that asked question, Obasanjo, for your question to be answered, right? You have to answer my own right now. So we just have to, we are still waiting, guys. Okay, you're seeing strength. Okay, so we have 3 responses, 4 responses. Thank you, Obasanjo. I can see you there. So you're seeing strength, right? Okay. So actually, okay, let me go. There is more response now. Okay, wisdom is saying since it does not break structure, I would say it's losing momentum. Okay. So if it's losing, that means it was already having strength. It's losing the strength, right? I'm sure that's what you're saying. Okay, a lot of the responses. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate that response there. So let's look at it carefully. So what we had here, we had a little break. We have a break of structure here, not a little one. We had a break of structure here, right? So that break of structure is the dawn of the upward trend, right? The dawn. So that means when the market have shifted, right? So here we had a break of structure to the downside. Then, of course, we have a break of structure here to the upside, right? So that is where the upward trend started. Then from there, the upward trend has continued, right? At continue. So the next break of structure we're expecting is for it to break above this level. But there is something about that level. That level and this other level is a stronger level for the market to break, right? But from what we are seeing right now, the market is on an upward trend. It has given us a retracement here. So, of course, from this retracement, we're expecting it to push upward, right? So the market is on an upward trend, but there is something about this steep movement. The movement is steep, right? It's steep. So you need to do good retracement before it can break this level, right? So we are seeing strength. So that's correct. So without wasting much time on this, let me switch over to Euro USD. Let's see what Euro USD is doing, guys. So this is Euro USD, guys. What can we also see here? Is this a downward trend or an upward trend, guys? Quickly again, is it a downward trend or an upward trend? On the H4 time frame, is this a downward trend or an upward trend? Because if you want to place a trade, the first question you ask yourself is this a downward trend or a downward trend? Thank you, guys. So this is a downward trend. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Let's continue. Let's analyze it. So even my moving average on the H4 time frame is telling me that this is a downward trend. The reason is we saw the last break of structure here that validated the movement going downward. Then the market retraced. So it actually fell from here down to this level, right? So when it tried to retrace again, see how much it retraced. It failed to trade above this high. It stopped here. It did that. It gave us a double top there, right? If you call relatively equal highs, well there. So that also pushed the market down. So actually, our target liquidity is down here. Please, this analysis is on a this analysis is on a 4 hours time frame, right? So that means the larger money or the big money or the money above your money. Oh my God. Or if you like, the big boys are looking at Euro USD on a downward trend. So that's the conclusion here, right? So you would need this kind of conclusion for you to build up enough confidence to hit the buy button or to hit the sell button. This type of conclusions are needed for you to use it to hit either a buy or a sell. So now that we know that the H4 time frame is on the downward trend, the next thing to do is to drop down to maybe H1 time frame or even 30 minutes time frame, right? So once you drop down, you now look, remember we call this place the target liquidity, right? So you're not looking out for opportunities to do what? Opportunities to want to sell, right? Remember we said the H4 time frame. Please, guys, are you guys still following me? Okay. So we said the H4 time frames on the downward trend. You now drop down to H1 time frame. I can even drop down to 15 minutes time frame. But what we'll see on 15 minutes will look pretty much what we are seeing right here. Let me show you. This is H1. This is 15 minutes. Can you see? The difference is not much, guys. It's not much. Okay, look at this movement from here to here. From here to here. But let me drop a line there to make it distinct. From here to here. Look at this movement from here to here. And let me change to H1. Is there any much difference from here to here? And this one? No much difference. So don't allow time frame to confuse you, guys. Don't allow time frame to confuse you. In my class, what I teach, time frame are details. The devil is hidden in the details, my friend. In trading, devils are in the details. So what you do is in trading, you just open the higher time frame. you drop down to a lower time frame and take your trade, but make sure you are following the same direction. As simple as that. So enough of the question of which time frame is the best time frame.
I will enter a sell now, sir.
So so follow me through. So this particular direction now is the same thing with what we have on the H1 time frame, right? Now from this H1 time frame, this particular downward trend started from what we had, this break of structure, right? So this is a break of structure, right? So it's not just to jump in with a sell or a buy. And the person that asked that question, you have to understand why we are selling and why we are buying. So that is why even on your own, you can know when to sell, know when to buy, even without anybody instructing you. So we had this break of structure here. So this break of structure validated the downward trend, right? On the H1 time frame, we already know that the H4 time frame is going down. So the market is already on a downward trend. So on a downward trend, what do? You follow up the swing. So this is swing low, right? So we did a little retracement upward. This is the retracement, just a little retracement. Then we broke this structure, this target liquidity. We came down to the downside, right? Then of course it has done. Then of course it has done the retracement upward again. This is the retracement. So this is a good area one can enter a sell, right? So your question is not out of place, right? So this is an area one can enter a sell. So if the price is still close to that area, which means you can still choose to enter a sell, right? So can you see how trading is made simple and well straightforward? So that means from here now, we're expecting this area to be our target liquidity, right? We're expecting the market to come here. But remember on the H4 time frame, we're expecting it to come here, right? So ultimately here, so this can be your take profit one, this can be your take profit two, right? This can be your take profit one, this can be your take profit two. But from what I'm saying, this structure looks so simple. Then from experience, the market may want to also tap this higher area, right? Whenever the structure looks the same. So this whole area should be your area of entry. And this whole area. But your target is still this low, right? So that means from here up here can be your area of entry. Even right now, please, because it has just moved how many pips away from the area? Just man, that's a big movement. Just about 12, 13 pips away, right? From the area of entry. So one can see enter, okay? So this whole area, so if you are in trading, your entry must not be a particular price, right? It's an area, Area means I can enter as 1.25, I can enter at 1.27, I can enter at 1.29. So it's an area, Because most times when you try to wait for a particular price, 1.25 alone, the market may not get there. It may just do 1.24 and zoom off. Voila, then you've missed that. Okay, guys. So what I'm trying to say is a good place for a sell. This place also is a good place for a sell. Yes, also is a good place for a sell. Now, if you're selling here, it means this area. If you're selling around this area, it means you are still following the big money, right? The big money time frame. If you are still following the H4 time frame, guys. Driving the market downward, which is good. So your target liquidity, or if you like, your take profit has to be this low, right? This low. Then of course, stop loss is what we call risk tolerance. So usually risk tolerance is the amount of loss that you can tolerate. Then of course, this other area, right? So that's for Euro USD. I want to believe you got some value. Now we have used enough time in analyzing Euro USD, right? What we did is top-down analysis, market structure analysis, break of structure analysis, very simple form of analysis. Then, so another instrument, we just run through it, right? So it's not just telling you what the market is doing. It's also making you to understand why we are explaining the way we're explaining, okay? So I'll do GPUSD right now. So guys, I think we have good numbers in the room right now. From this analysis we just did on Euro USD, if you got some value from the analysis, if you understand it, if it was simple for you, get to the chat room now, hit me up with your responses, right? Let me know if you understand that, or if you do not understand it. If you got some value, let me know. Get to the chat room now. So we just did Euro USD. Of course, you know I will go to GBP first, right? As the custom was, he went to the temple to pray. So as my custom is, guys, I have a custom here. After Euro USD, I'll do my darling GBP USD. GBP USD is very powerful. If you don't want to trade gold, another instrument you can trade and move very well is GBP USD. So guys, let's switch over to GBP USD, shall we? So GBP USD should pretty much be looking like Euro USD. I said pretty much, right? Pretty much. Because those instruments, their correlation is very high. They have a high level of correlation, guys. I ask you a question. You are not answering my question. You are asking me question. Excuse me. I said we just did Euro USD. Let me know in the chat room if you got some value from there, if the analysis is what you have, if you got some value, all of that. So I can see a lot of you telling me. So I should check my audio. Is my audio not good? Mr. Soji, you cannot hear me. Mr. Soji. Your audio is breaking. The audio is fine, right? Thank you very much, guys. So you are saying I should analyze GP, AUD, USD, JPY, but guys, let's do our darling GP USD, okay? So this GP USD before our face right now. What can you say, guys? The thing is nosediving, right? This is which time frame is it? 30 minutes time frame, guys. Without wasting much time, we just had a break of structure, yeah, right? So the market is trading below premium, right? Market is trading below premium. So do you understand what I mean by below premium? So once you can divide, in fact, the simplest way is drop a line at this low, right? Below this area is below premium. Above this area is actually premium, right? As simple as that. So that means the actual place to enter a sell is above this area. So that is where you make huge profits, low risks. So if you're trading in premium, okay, let me be specific. If you're selling in premium areas, you are selling where we have low risks, right? Which is good and ideal for Nigerian traders. Ekpemski, thank you very much. I like that response there. Thank you. So, so let me even read out this response. The response is so fine. So that the rest of you can. So he said, I understood your analysis on Euro USD. Thank you very much. So well done. I don't like to miss your analysis. Okay, thank you very much. Your break of structure on YouTube. Okay, your YouTube video has improved my analysis. Okay, guys. Thank you on that. Thank you. So it's good for you to know that we have videos already like this on our YouTube channel, right? We have videos. So if you check Rally Trade YouTube channel, you see videos like this. If you check my own personal YouTube channel too, you see videos like this. Okay, thank you very much, guys. There. So let me continue. So this is where we had the break of structure here, right? So anywhere above this area, we have the premium prices. Below here we have the discount price. So the market has moved from premium to discount, right? The market has moved away from premium. So that means selling anywhere below the premium, right, is a high risk sell, right? It's a high risk sell, which you can equally take, but you should know that it's a high risk sell. Why is it high risk? High risk because technically speaking, once the market have done break of structure, we'll be expecting a retracement. technically speaking, not fundamentally speaking. Guys, you understand that? Oh my God, this thing is sweet, man. So technically speaking, because but fundamentally speaking, the markets can still zoom through and go down again. But technically speaking, guys, the market have done a break of structure. So that's the reason why it's a high risk, right? Now, but this time frame is 30 minutes time frame. Let's see what the much lower time frame will look like. For H4 time frame, let's see what it looks like. Man, this is nose diving, nose diving, nose diving. It's going down. Even the H4 time frame is showing us that this instrument is running to the downside, as you can see. Now, H4 time frame, just like we did on Euro USD, H4 time frame, GBP USD is on a downward trend. It's running to the downside. Has run a break of structure. Now, on the 15 minutes time frame, guys, the same thing. This instrument is running to the downside, right? So you have two things to do. Let me tell you what I normally do. Why? Because I know selling right now is a high risk sell, right? Let me tell you what I normally do. So do I take high risk trade? The answer is yes, right? But do I take it always? The answer is no. do you understand that, guys? Do I take high risk trade? The answer is yes. Do I always take it? The answer is no. So what I normally do is I will possibly reduce my loss size because I don't want to because I know I'm trading a high risk trade, right? So the ideal thing here is to wait for a retracement, right? Wait for a retracement. Wait for a retracement. That retracement can be a small one, right? It's still ideal, or the retracement can be a big one, right? So wait for a retracement. No matter how small you can enter, it's better than entering here, right? Wait for retracement, especially those of us that's trading with small money, right? By small money, I mean you just place a trade and the market just move against you 10 pips and you're already worried. For example, you just place a trade right now and the market move against you 5, 10 pips, 15 pips. The guy is already worried, saying, should I close it? It's a wrong trade. In that case, it means you are entering at the wrong time. So you're not waiting for retracement. Listen, this I'm saying now, I think has to do with a lot of traders. You place a trade right now and you're seeing minus 10 pips, minus 15 pips, but you're convinced that you did the right thing, right? But you're seeing minus 10 pips, minus 15 pips, minus 20, 25 pips. It's as if it's already a threat to your stop loss. Not even threat to your stop loss. So for some traders, it be a threat to their accounts. We have two types of threat, right? Threat to your stop loss, threat to your account, and threat to your life. My goodness. But is it true that trading can be a threat to your life? Oh my goodness. Now, don't allow trading to be a threat to your life, okay? It can be a threat to your stop loss. And I mean, by that, I mean, it's getting close to your stop loss, but it should not be a threat to your account. And now, see, trading should not even be a threat to your account, not alone a threat to your life. Because somebody once asked me that question. Anyway, we don't have much time, so let me just continue. But guys, you're understanding what I'm saying, right? Okay, Mr. Dennis, I can see you there. You say GPUSD has broken structure even in the weekly. So you now you're going to weekly. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That means you are a very dangerous trader. I like that. It's true. Look at it as broken structures on the weekly. Man, this thing is going now. See, wonderful. I like this way clear. See where it started running down from. Man, sometimes it's like I'll be taking you guys to weekly. But if we should come as high as daily and weekly, man, it means we'll just spend the whole 1 hour on only GPUSD. So you can see. So it simply means if we start this morning market review, we can just do 1 hour on only one instrument. Right? So if we're looking at monthly, weekly, but guess what, sir? This is a powerful upward trend. See where we got the break of structure. From that break of structure, the market has been running down. From here, it has been running down. So this is a long trade of over 777 pips. Can you imagine that? So some days, as the spirit leads, we'll be going to weekly, okay? So thank you very much for drawing my attention to that. So quickly, let me do and leave this place. Wait for a retracement before you can do a sell. Wait for a retracement, right? So let me honor some of your requests now, guys. Okay, I think somebody else is leading us. He say go Emmanuel. Okay, that's my namesake there. He say good next. Good next. All right, guys. Goodness. Okay, let me honor that your request. You're the one leading us. You are our usher. You're ushering us to God. So let's do God very quick there, honoring Emmanuel's request there. So God now. Okay, so I'll be forced to look at God on this much higher time frame, guys. I think someone draw my attention to that, which is beautiful. But we try to keep the analysis very simple, so that we don't use too much time. All of these plenty things. So this is the last time we were here. We said go did a break of structure to the upside. This is the break of structure. Then from that break of structure, it tapped the liquidity here, right? It tapped the liquidity here. Then from there, it zoomed off. So see what we had here. We have the impulse to the upside, break of structure to form a new high, retracement to the downside, maintaining the strong level there. I could not break this level. Then this is another impulsive movement to the upside here, right? Now, this impulsive movement, as it traded above this high, let's carefully look at it. But from what I just did now, you can tell that this instrument is on an upward trend, right? And you can tell. Now, it has actually traded above this high, right? Now, it has even closed above this high, right? Let me zoom in so that you can see. Person that asked the question, pay close attention. So it has traded above this high, right? Previous high. That's close above this high because this candle actually closed above that high. So that's momentum to the upside. Strong momentum, but guess what? Remember, this is happening this is happening at a very strong resistance. This is a resistance. So remember, I'm drawing this in from the left-hand side. Remember, technical analysis is analysis of the left-hand side, right? Analysis of the left-hand side, taking action on the right-hand side. So guys, this is actually a resistance level, right? So it's a resistance level. So that means it will not be an easy ride for gold to take out this level. Guess what, sir? It has tested this level several times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, right? So what can we do here? Any opportunity that dollar strength is, man, this will fall heavily from here. So I will not advise you to do a buy. No. What about a sell? We can consider sell. Can you see that? Well, I would not advise a buy. No. What about sell? We can consider sell. How do we consider? I didn't say we are selling. I say we can consider it. Get the difference. So we look out for opportunities to sell. Opportunity to sell is this kind of opportunity. Look here, sir. There was an opportunity to sell over here, so it dumped, right? It dumped. There was an opportunity to sell over here. It dumped, right? It dumped, right? So, can we see opportunity? So the question will not be, Emmanuel, what is opportunity to sell? Somebody is asking that in his mind. What do you mean by opportunity to sell? So the market can present you opportunity to sell, and that sale is going to be a short sale. Remember, this is an upward trend, right? It's going to be a short sale, maybe a short sale to grab some pips for some pips for the weekend, right? Remember today is Thursday, right? Some pips for the weekend, It looks like we're going to be having that kind of analysis. So maybe Thursday, Friday will be analysis for pips for the weekend. We'll create a special class for that, pips for the weekend. So what do I mean by that? So if we see some bearish signal around here, right? Now that will be on a much lower time frame, 15 minutes time frame, 5 minutes time frame. You see some bearish signal around there. Don't say Emmanuel is using lower time frame. No, there are details of the market, right? Detail. So if we see some signals around there, right? So that signal can be a change of character. If you don't know what change of character, check our YouTube videos. You can learn what the change of character there, okay? So that signal can be a change of character, or the signal can equally be if the market clears this high and of course start building a red candlestick, it could be another signal there. So the market can clear this high. So there are several sell signals you can see. The market can clear this high then start building red candlestick. That's a signal. The market can give you a bearish engulfing. This is a bearish engulfing here, right? This candlestick is big enough to cover 1, 2, 3. That's a bearish engulfing. So that means for this particular one, the sell signal started. For this particular one, remember analysis of the left-hand side. So I've gone to the left-hand side. If you have not been noticing, this is the right-hand side, this is the left-hand side. So for this particular one, the sell signal started somewhere around the close of this big bearish candlestick on this 50 minutes time frame. So that means this is where the sell signal started from, right? So after this big long candlestick, you start selling. So the same thing can happen here, guys. The same thing can happen here. If we have a big long candlestick that closes this blue green candlestick, or even that closes this one, you can start selling. Or if the market breaks this high and offer you a big long red candlestick, you can start selling. Hello, are we getting value? But if it's for buy, no, we're not doing buy right now, right? This level is very strong level. Let's look at D1 time frame and see whether that level is still holding there. We are not buying immediately. I'm not trying to say it's not an up. So you can see even on this D1 time frame, guys, this is actually a fair value gap. Wow. So we have a fair value gap here. So the D1 is exposing us to a fair value gap. A fair value gap is an area of interest, and the market is already tapping that area. So the market may want to turn from there. So the market have done 50% encroachment on this fair value gap area. So if you don't know what is fair value gap is a 3 candlestick pattern, right? So the fair value gap is actually the difference or the distance or the differentials between the first candlestick and the third candlestick. Remember, I say it's a 3 candlestick pattern, right? So the fair value gap is the difference or is the displacement from the low of the first candlestick to the high of the third candlestick, right? So I do from here to here. So you can see if I zoom into this area on the daily time frame, you can see that the market have done up to 50% encroachment. By 50% encroachment, I mean the market have traded into that fair value gap up to half of it. Guys, are you getting value? The market have traded into that area up to half of it, right? So this is also this another claim that the market may want to turn from there, guys. This is another claim, right? It's another claim. It's another claim. So guys, look out for sell opportunities around that area until this fair value gap is fully broken. That means until the market has traded well above this fair value gap. The area well above the fair value gap is anywhere above 2675, right? So anytime if the market trade well above 2675, then you can now start considering buy opportunities. But for now, look out for sell opportunities, guys. Am I communicating? Are you guys getting value? Let me know if you're getting value, or let me know if you got value.
Yes, I'm getting value.
Okay, you're getting value. Thank you very much. See you there again. Let me read out your comment here. You said, I went through your analysis on US election result on YouTube channel, right? Thank you very much for doing that. On that US election, I think on that US election, I got 500 pips, right? 500 pips. So if you want to know the amount, you can check out the YouTube video. So I went through your analysis on US election results on YouTube channel video. It's possible for you to provide, let me see. It's possible for you to provide what?
Hello?
It's possible for you to provide analysis for the swearing in on 20th January. Okay, okay. Now everything about Trump has been bullish for the dollar, guys. So that is just their analysis for that. Everything about Trump has been bullish for the dollar. The guy is actively fighting for US economy, and the US citizen can see it clearly, right? And the dollar equally can see it. The dollar can see. So that's where of course, he's going to make a speech, right? So depending on depending on the content of the speech, right, the dollar, of course, will react to it. So it's just bullish. So it's just going to be bullish for the dollar. It cannot be bearish for the dollar, right? But then depend on the content. Depend on the content, right? So depending on the content. So our YouTube channel is Rally Trade on YouTube. Get to Rally Trade on YouTube. You'll see most of this stuff. US. Okay, guys. So we have done gold, right? In fact, gold took us
US 30.
Gold took us a lot of time, guys.
US 30, please, sir.
You have unmute yourself. So you can see this goat. This goat is already trying to fall from there, but these are early signs, right? So should we wait more? Of course, we can wait more. We want to see it clear. We want to see it clear this bullish candlestick, right? It should clear it completely. So guys, I think I've done these three instruments but the way we analyze here, you can take up this market structure analysis, top-down analysis to any other instrument of the choice and start getting value for yourself, right? So, but I would like to do US 100. Somebody mentioned US 30. So the analysis we do on US 100, you can copy and paste the analysis maybe on because I've seen this US 100 for a very long time, okay? And even USJPY. Sorry, Adeyemi, I think I have to cover that USJPY, right? So look at gold that we're just looking at right now, right? So we are waiting for it to trade below this low. It has started going up, so which is good. So sometimes when you set a trap, you wait for the trap to catch, right? You don't just jump in like that. So it should be able to trade below this bullish candlestick, right? So US 100. So pardon me, you that say US 30. Let me do US 100. If we have time, we cannot touch US 30. Really quick, guys. Let me jump into US 100, guys. This particular instrument is another tsunami here. So let me look at the higher time frame, guys. So this is an upward trend, but upward trend with a lot of retracement to the downside, right? So this is the last recent high that was broken to form a new high, and that's where we got the break of structure from. This is impulse to the upside. We cleared this high to form a new high. We did a retracement to the downside. This is a retracement to the downside, guys. This is a retracement to the downside. That retracement is shy from the push to the upside. I mean, from this support area, which is ideal, which is good. That becomes our protected liquidity. So the market gave us a protected liquidity here. So a protected liquidity is an area where the market is always shying away from, because that is where the big money are buying from, right? So from there, it went up, it took out this high, right, to form a new high, right? So remember, this area becomes a resistance stone support. And of course, it happened there, the resistance stone support, the market came down, right? Respected this support area, then zoom off again, failed to trade higher, right? But gave us a relatively equal highs there. This is a relatively equal highs. So guys, long story cut short, right? This area has been acting as our support area. Okay. So that means if this area is our support area, guys, it means anytime the market is there, we'll be looking at for opportunities to do what? To follow the trend. Opportunity to follow the trend. So what is the trend? The trend is upward. It's still upward, right? Right? Because say after this break of structure, this is the next break of structure. This is so after this break of structure, this is the strong low. This is the next strong low. Yeah, this is the next strong low, right? So these lows are the protected liquidity. So as long as the market is still trading above these lows, these strong lows, we say we are still going up, right? So we'll be looking out for opportunities to buy. Is there opportunities to buy? Of course, this is a support area. So I'll zoom into the support area. We look out for opportunities to buy. See, there are several opportunities to buy for the small money trader, right? So there was one here, there's another one here. Size, there another one here, of course. So let's drop down to, okay, this analysis is on a D1 time frame. Let's see what H4 will look like for us. Okay. So H4 look pretty much beautiful. This is an area where the market can turn. Let's see what 15 minutes will look like, sir. So on the 15 minutes time frame, guys, so I'll be looking at opportunity to buy here, right? So because see, the market have respected this several times. 1, 2, 3 times, guys. 4 times. Will it respect it again? Of course. There is up to 80% chances that the market will most likely respect this level. And if the market respects the level, voila, then we should be buying, or we should be on the buy. But I would like to see that the market takes out this low, right? Because the market will be very hungry for this low. If the market takes out this low, so around this area, I would like to, so that is where the buy can come in, right? Around that area. Remember, it's always an area, right? So remember, I'll be looking out for a not sell opportunity or buy opportunity. Why? because the daily time frame is on an upward trend. On the daily time frame, this particular area is a support. And remember, on the daily time frame, we call it a demand zone, right? So it says demand zone. The daily time frame. So this area is a demand zone, right? The demand zone. But remember, this particular instrument is a big instrument for your 100,000 naira. It's a big instrument for your 200,000 naira. So you want to trade with risk, with financial thinking, right? You trade with financial thinking. You trade with a lot size that will be commensurate for your particular funds you have. Also, you top up your account, guys. This is January. It's time to top up your account. Trade with big power. With big power. Don't not small power. I mean, not small power. I mean, not small horsepower. Increase your horsepower by increasing your funds. Okay. So, guys, for now, I'm doing nothing. I want to see that the market crushes area. But what remember is our bias is buy, right? So the first thing you want to get is your bias. My bias here is to buy. My bias here is to buy. Now, but the question will not be, boy, Emmanuel, what if this market is not trading into this area? It simply means, what if the market is not trading into this area? It simply means, if it can crush these highs, I mean, if it trade above these highs, then it is still a buy trade, right? So watch out for these two, right? Most time when we do analysis on this channel, we normally tell you things to watch out for. It's called watch list. As a trader, you should have a watch list, right? These are the things I'm watching to make profit from, right? So it's not that you just dump everything after the analysis. No, sir, you don't do it that way. You watch out for these things. That means you come back in the next 30 minutes, next 1 hour to see whether the market has traded below this low or it has broken this high. So, sir, this area becomes my indecision area inside here. I want to see that the market trade above this high, right? But my choice area is for it to offer more discounts, right? To trade into this area. Then from this area, then I'll look out for a buy opportunity, which can be a bullish candlestick, a bullish engulfing before I will start buying or before I will consider the buys. So, guys, I think we have done close to 9 o'clock here. Ah, man. Thank you very much, guys. Please kindly analyze which one again. Ah, man. Kindly analyze Euro GBP. Okay, but somebody asked of USD JPY, says. Okay. USD JPY. Even without looking at that USD JPY, that USD JPY should be. Can you see this gold, guys? This gold is already settled. It has traded below this low. Gold is set for a good entry right now. So USJPY. So I'll just do this USJPY, then I'll wrap it up, right? Man, GGPUSD is still nosediving, still plummeting. So USDJPY, guys, just a quick one there. That instrument should be running to the upside. USDJPY. So, guys, this is USDJPY right now. So what's my bias here? My bias here is most definitely going to be in favor of the dollar, right? I don't really like to sell this instrument. So, guys, we saw the break of structure here to the downside. And that break of structure is what the market is battling. So the market is battling this, I think it is now support turn resistance, right? Support turn resistance. So this is a local support turn resistance here the market is battling. So it's actually the whole of this candlestick, right? This candlestick, this particular red candlestick is the whole of it. It's the whole of it. That's what the market is battling. So that area becomes your area of interest, right? So remember, my bias is to buy, right? If it sells, then I've missed the trade. It's still okay, it's still fine and good. But my bias is to buy. So if it breaks this area, right? So that means by breaking that area, I mean if it does something like this, then I'll enter a buy. But the best is to wait for your retracement, or so that you can buy at a much premium price. So, guys, let me draw the curtain here. Thank you very much, guys. My number is 090-2626-4507. Sorry, I cannot really analyze all of it. So 09026264507. My name is Emmanuel Udogu. And may the market continue to be with you guys. Thank you very much. You guys are wonderful. This year, please keep a close eye on this year JMPY, because this thing will most definitely rally up, right? So I want you to be on the trade. It will most definitely go up very well. So once it breaks out of this area, guys, keep an eye on this JMPY. Keep an eye. CCC is already breaking, trying to break out, right? So, guys, thank you very much, guys. 09026264507. Emmanuel Udogu. Guys, join us again tomorrow for another exciting section. Please bring your friends or family members along. Share this link to your friends so that they can start joining us and, of course, fund the account and start reading. Thank you very much, guys. Signing out for now.